All right, the case study that I'm going to be talking about today is an economic contribution study for AFIA, which is the American Feed Industry Association. So this is a study that had actually been done before, back in 2017, before I was with the company, and they were coming to us basically seeking an update, that the numbers, they don't last forever, the industry is always changing, and so they wanted sort of a refresh. The initial project was an economic contribution of the animal feed and pet food industry, and so basically they just wanted a refresh of those economic numbers. Well, really it's about the same process for every economic contribution study that we do. We use a software called IMPLAN, which is an input-output modeling data set and software. So we use the industry values in IMPLAN and run the contribution study with that software. Well, this was actually kind of an interesting study for that, because we found that the overall contribution numbers had actually decreased slightly between the 2 years, which is typically not what you see. With inflation, things tend to go up a little bit in between if you have a long time frame. But what was really interesting was that the direct values, the economic activity that was actually directly associated with the two industries we were studying, their operations, the labor income from the employees that they pay, that had actually increased substantially in between the two studies. What was going on was that the relationships in between the other industries had changed for whatever reason, and so the indirect and induced effects were lower. I think they appreciated the update, that they knew what was going on. They emphasized the direct values over the indirect and the induced to show that really the core of the industry was growing. I should probably explain a little bit that the indirect values in a contribution study are the like business-to-business interactions that happen, the purchase of supplies and equipment and things like that. So for the animal feed and pet food industries, that is things like the feed ingredients, so corn, soybean meal, all that sort of stuff, and also equipment and maintenance that goes into taking care of their facilities. Induced effects are the result of employees spending their wages and their income that they get as a result of working at that company.